Okay, hold on a second. I just had a terrible thought. You know, I'm sitting here listening to the music. And, hi, Zerp, how are you doing? Thank you for the 15 months and happy holidays, all that. Anyway, I had a terrible thought. So, you know, we've got the Steno account, right? And we have to deal with Steno not being able to do anything, right? In terms of charming, you know, it's just miss. Can't NP drain because 80%'s a lie. And I'm like, at least that's isolated to the Steno account. But then I just had this horrible... I was like, today, we're doing the 6.5 event thing, right? I can't play the Steno account, right? So I'm safe. But I realized that eventually Steno's gonna be 10, level 100, you know, blah, 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 blah. And I'm gonna, like, have to summon her from the Steno account on the main account for, you know, God knows what reason when we're doing silly stuff. And, yeah, we'll miss our NP drain then. Anyway, how y'all doing? Steno carry, I don't know about that. Anyway, so we got some bosses to do. We're kind of a day or two behind here, so we have quite a few bosses. Gotta fight Surtur and Vitch. Also a bunch of trash mobs from hell. Okay, chat, I had to use command codes, or command spells to remember those trash mobs with the animations I'd said I'd record for the trash mob animation video? So I was like, okay, they're mostly assassins, and there's one at the end that's a ruler. And so I'm like, I'll use Merlin to solo. That way, you know, I can kill the ones that I want off screen. So like the screen is focused on the one trash mob, so their animations you couldn't clear, right? But the ruler trash mob just absolutely destroyed Merlin. Like, I mean, ate this man's soul. So I had to get all the animations, because before the mob just would not do like half the animations I wanted. So, you know, it took many turns, and Merlin kept just evaporating. So yeah, I had to CS, and then he still died, and then I had to restart the whole stage and do it again. It was not the best experience. Merlin did not have a good time. He beat the shit out of the assassins, though. Anyway, today's stream will probably be shorter, because, you know, holidays and whatnot. I'm gonna try to get together with Tusk and my brother and stuff. But I figured we'll do a stream and hang out for a bit, have some fun. Merlin has a soul. Good point. Good point. All right, we got our boy Surtur here. This is much harder than his fight in Lost Vault 1, but it's not like the end of the world. It's not that hard of a fight. Let's go with David, because I used Billy here before, and the little bit that I used David here, I was like, he's so good. I wonder if Max is around. Because if Max is around, I really want to see the maximum David here. I think that'd be awesome. Yeah, I'll reset a couple of times, but if not, we'll do just regular David. Because yeah, a level 70 David outdamaged my 100 Billy, so I kind of want to do like double David and see how strong that is. I don't think we're getting Max here. Okay, we'll just go with the 71. Maybe we'll get story replay in the future, and then we can use a Grailed one. What the hell is this team? Okay, anyway. What did this boss do? Let's see. He could burn you. He's completely debuff immune. So in the original fight with Surtur, he's actually only debuff immune for the first health bar. And then he's mental debuff immune forever. But this one is just debuff immune for the whole fight. So, Rip Robin. He's got the art and buster resistance for 2 hits each. So I'll have to wait to use David's NP. Do we do double David, or do we spread them out? Let's see, what? I swear this guy... Actually, this guy does not scream Ophelia a lot. This version of the fight doesn't have any voice acting. So he doesn't say a damn thing. I do feel like I'm forgetting something about this fight. I'm gonna slightly cheat and just look at the team I brought in the Billy video. I'm not gonna like watch the video, but I want to just see what I brought, so I might give you an idea of... So I already forgot this boss fight. The Ivan one was definitely more memorable. His gimmicks are pretty extreme with him removing your buffs constantly. I think this boss... Oh, God. Oh, no. This boss is annoying. How did I forget this? This boss is so fucking annoying. How did I forget this? He, when you break his first health bar, he puts buff block on you that has an unlimited, like, amount of things that it can block, and it lasts for 3 turns, and you cannot remove it. That is the worst thing. And then on the final health bar, he skill steals you for 3 turns. But that one you can remove, but if you're skill stealed, it's hard to remove it. How did I forget that? That is awful. Okay, I remembered all of that by just seeing that I put a debuff immunity CE on Asclepius in the video. As soon as I saw that, I was like, wait, why did I do that? And I was like, oh, I know why I did that. Okay, well, Snake Doctor is really good here. Although not at the beginning, because you can't, remove the buff block. So you need to be able to live for 3 turns. So interestingly enough though, if you already have buffs on you, they'll stay. The buff block doesn't get rid of buffs that are already there. So what you want to do is buff up, break the health bar, then have those buffs last while you're suffering. You know, honestly, summoning a friend's regular mash, I think is really good here. Because you can't use your regular mash, because this game is shit, but you could summon a friend's. And what you could do is on the turn that you break, have her cast her first skill in NP, and then for those 3 turns where you're buff blocked, you're gonna have a whole bunch of defense up and you'll be safe. I almost want to do that because that's awesome, but I really do want to try double David. I feel like stacking the Davids is not good with the way the gimmicks are here. Maybe do that. The units in the back don't get hit by the buff block. Okay, what to put up here? I want to keep it budget. Hans is kind of iffy. Bodica is an interesting one, but I don't think that's quite good enough. I use Mash all the time. It's literally been in like 5 videos in a row. I want someone that has lingering buffs that's aimed at survival. Honestly, for 1 to 3 stars, Bodica is kind of the only one for that. It's either that or Hans lands his buffs, but we know how that goes. Hans helped us get our first NP though. K-Scope is just absurdly good on match in these fights. Right, and there is, so, okay, you can't buff because you're buff blocked, but there are certain things that ignore that. NP Battery ignores that, healing ignores that, so healing is good. Not a whole lot of budget units that heal, though. There's Hans, but you have to heal up before the buff block. There's Samson! Jesus, that's about it, actually, for low stars. Because, like, Bodica's heal is actually HP up, which doesn't work. And then Hans's heal is like a buff that heals you, so it's kind of awkward, so that doesn't work either. Is Samson the only low star that can actually target someone else or the team and heal? That cannot be right. I feel like healing is such a basic bitch feature. How is... I really can't think of anybody, though, and at least not leveled on this account. Yeah, I guess Asclepius, that's true. Yeah, he's got the targeted heal. Unfortunately, this account is a bitch, and it doesn't have Asclepius's skills ranked up, so he's not as good for that. Oh yeah, Blackbeard. Blackbeard heals. It's actually not terrible here. If their DPS was female, that would be pretty good. Also, I don't think this account has Blackbeard. I would actually try that, though, on like a different account. If we had a female archer that was the main DPS and we had a Blackbeard leveled, I would absolutely try that. Jason's heal is pathetic. I don't think that really counts. Also, this account doesn't have Jason anyway. But those are other units that do have heals, so. This account doesn't have any of those, though, so I don't think this account can do any healing there. I'm not sure this is gonna work so good. That means we'll just have to go from one David to another. That's gonna have to be the way to go. Now, on the one hand, you can have Asclepius show up early and use his NP with like K-Scope and then have debuff immunity so the skill still doesn't hit you, but that can be tricky to time. The other thing you can do is give Asclepius a debuff immunity craft essence and then he can use his third skill to get rid of it. But then you'll probably never get his NP. I'm gonna go with the debuff immune one because I feel like it's less time sensitive, it's more universal. What else is good here? Honestly, Billy's good here, but I used him in the video, so I don't think I should do that, but I don't really have any other archers. There's Robin, but unfortunately Robin is kind of countered here really hard. There's Shen Gong. Alright, we'll do that. It's kind of random, but David's Buster. Alright, let's see how this does. Hey, the Grand Nub. Thank you for the 1 year, man. Been a while since I tuned in. Oh yeah, I definitely don't have any qualms about voicing my opinion, but that might have the opposite problem. Yeah, have a good holiday, man. I appreciate it. I can't believe FGO is even doing anything today. I'm surprised that they did raids and stuff. Apparently, I didn't do the raids last night. Well, I did like 2 of them and then I immediately went to bed. But it was like rotating raids, kind of like APOC event. They had like different tiers to them. And there was like trash mobs. It was like trash mob raids that were like a lot easier, but they were like rapid. But yeah, I burned my AP and then went straight to bed. Yeah, I figured the bosses would die really fast because there were so many raids and they all had very little health. The first raid lasted 10 minutes. Did any of them drop bones? I'm starting to get in good place when it comes to Void Dust and Hero Proof so that won't last. But bones are still kind of behind. I'm okay on bullets. Not that many people that use bullets. Okay, now you will do 0 damage with Ardent Buster for 2 hits, so we don't want to do Jack at the beginning here. I would like to mash NP the turn that we break, but we might just get obliterated before that if I wait. Maybe I David evade to put it on cooldown, and then Hans NP next turn. That doesn't sound bad. So I need to do Buster cards. Unfortunately, I only have 1. Let's see. I don't want Mash to live forever, but I don't want her to die just yet. Okay, gotta do the Buster card. Do that. See if Hans gets his NP from being attacked. Although him recasting his NP is completely pointless because we'll have buff block on us. Although maybe I'm overestimating David's damage here. Wow, he do... Oh no, he do crit. Not sure I have the best setup here. And Hans didn't get his NP. The fucking casual. I should have brought default. Heal is so good here. Oh, I wish I could NP right now and just break. But we're gonna have to break next turn. Alright, well, I'm gonna have to NP early with Mash. Do I overcharge Hans? Yeah. Alright. I should have done that Buster card. Oh, I should have done that Buster card. I'm not even sure I have Buster cards left. No, I think Hans has a Buster card left. But I should have done a Buster card because I needed to get rid of the Buster shield, and David would get his NP from Hans' third skill and being attacked, so I didn't actually need to do the art card. Well, you don't have a lot of time left for that command code, so I would suggest jumping on that. Also, I see your comment was so fucking cancer, and it got several people actually, saying that Proto-Ku is better than Ku. Of course. It was one of those comments where there was like just a little itty-bitsy bit of truth in it. That's enough to bait people into taking it seriously. Damn it, dude. Hans needed to die next turn because now this David is going to get the buff blocks, which is not what I wanted at all. Well, I guess we go ahead and evade because we're not going to be able to cast it later. We need to do 261k damage. I should have brought default. What was I thinking with, like, there's not enough debuffs here to do that. Okay, bonk. We'll do the Brave Chain, see if we can... Oh, I gotta do the Buster first. I almost fucked that up. Man, if only Hans hadn't died. Yeah, the new 5-star is fine. Good voice actor. He's not my favorite character by any means, but I have no issue with him. Maybe I should have cast Black Barrel on turn 1 just to get the damage down so Surtur didn't do so much damage. To be more starting NP for David or something. What? What do you mean 600k? Excuse me? Okay, yeah, David just, imagine if this boss didn't have break bars, dude, he'd just be gone. David does not care for, anything that even kinda resembles Goliath, man. Look at this guy double critting. I can use David's first skill just for the heal. Okay, he just got healed anyway, so never mind. Okay, bad time for middle David. So we just need to NP as fast as possible. Okay, we're finally getting rid of his art shield. It took a minute. No, we already got rid of it. I'm crazy. The Buster one we didn't until the last turn. Rock right in the eye. That's pretty painful. Okay, I need to cast the heal, but he might die anyway. I could do cooldown reduction. Man, I should have brought default. We haven't used Atlas at all. It's not doing anything. The best I could do is cooldown reduction on the middle David to do the heal on the harp, but that's pretty pathetic. He's got an attack buff. I need to get rid of that. I've got a command code. That's good. Let's see. Do it like this. Because we don't actually have a cleanup unit. If David dies here, we're screwed. It's so weird that the snake shows up in the background of your NP. Yep, if I brought default, I think we'd be fine, because I could heal whichever David needs to live. Okay, there's the skill seal. Okay, with the speed this team's going on, Asclepius doesn't need to have debuff immunity at all. Good thing we got rid of that attack up, or the other David would definitely die here, which he might still, but just barely. There's no way I'm gonna... Well, I'm not gonna keep him alive just long enough. Okay, the boss is stunned. So I don't have to worry about taking damage here, and then I can invulnerability after that. This needs to be Asclepius. Qingong does. Like, I just need healing. Why? I should have art chained with Mash's NP. That would have absolutely been the play there. Look at him casting stuff when he's stunned. Okay, we can actually receive buffs now, so that's good. I think I have vulnerability here. Mash will die, but that's fine. Okay. If I had done the art chain last turn, I could have done a normal art chain this turn, and David would have his NP no matter what. But I think he still got it. I think we're gonna win, and I'm kind of sad about that because there's a whole lot I could have optimized here. Like Asclepius instead of Shingon's better, default instead of Atlas is better. Those were made pretty big differences. David is way better than Billy here though. Holy crap, it's like this team is way worse than the one I used in the video, and I'm playing bad, but everything's going better just because David is disgusting. So I would die to that burn, but I think we'll win before it matters, and also Asclepius can just remove the damn thing. And if I didn't have my NP, Asclepius would make sure I get it there. And then we do this. Wow, I'm sad. I'm sad that we're beating the boss too much. I'm gonna just cast this because I can. I would use Shingon's NP if the game would let me, but I don't quite have it. Defeat Buster Chain. I'm pretty sure the boss is dead. Look how much defense up we have now. We have like 1,000,000 defense ups. And there's 2 damage cuts in there too because of Shingon. Yeah, we bullied hard. That's a real fight though. You really do need to respect the gimmick to it. Okay, no, we didn't kill it yet. Alright, let's see if Surtur can turn this around because I'm actually healing him right now because of his little gimmick. Nice buff, Surtur. Oh yeah, Asclepius makes us guard the debuffs. Yeah, he's not doing too much to David there. And see, now David gets a 50% defense up, so now David really isn't dying. Now, I should do the David Brave Chain, but I'm not going to do that. Sorry, Asclepius. I mean, we have the opportunity. That might not kill, and if it doesn't, it'll proc his heal. Yeah, it did, but no, he doesn't have the heal anymore. Never mind. Give him the old staff. Got him. That was very silly, and very unoptimized schlock there, but it worked out. I've never farmed those ever on my ult account, like not in the slightest, and I have 235 of them. And I don't even do very many events on this account. I can't even imagine how Grail David would have done, because he'd have more health, so he wouldn't die as fast. And so, like, the one David could do the whole fight. Actually, you could probably do it with one David anyway, if I had just put Asclepius sooner, I think. That dramatic music. Yeah, I could be using the 3-star event CE, but it's not really necessary. Alright, I think we got some annoying trash mobs. And then it is Vitch. I think you fight Cerberus here, Shadow Cerberus, one of the gun guys. They all have like guts and they get pierced vulnerability. It's actually pretty annoying. I mean, they're pretty inconsistent with doing reruns of collab events, and then when we do rerun them, you know, Caves File says hello. Anyway, when they do rerun them, it's pretty random if they add new stuff or not, so there's no way to know. I think it has more to do with, like, their schedule at the time, and if they can spare the manpower and man hours. We don't have any of those. I guess you're making like contracts with them. I didn't see other streams of this event. It's alright. I'm not even sure it's technically 6.5. I think it's 6.5 is prologue. That's what it seems like. But honestly, I kind of like it. I don't like how they're doing the raids. I think the raids are absurd. But, I mean, it's a lot of boss fights that are pretty decent. They're not, like, the hardest thing ever, but they're absolutely not the easiest thing ever. And actually, Ivan was kind of a bitch. So yeah, I'm liking it. I'm having fun. Like a boss a day. I'm alright with that. I would actually say this event is awesome sauce if they would have just not done the raids the way that they did. If the raids just like lasted a day instead of like 2.5 hours, in Ivan's case, an hour and 40 minutes, you know, then I would like it a lot more. But yeah, the raids suck, but everything else is good. The first stage of those giants was terrible though. That was lame. The first day was like no good content, and then a raid that lasted an hour and 48 minutes. It's like, okay, did not set the bar well, but it's gotten good since then, I would say. As soon as I saw that Ivan had a real boss fight, like right after the raid, and it was harder than he was in Lost Vault 1, I was pretty sold. Because I kind of figured they were going to do every boss like that, and that's in the R. I'm not sure, the only fight so far that might be easier than the story counterpart is Vitch. And I'm not really sure because it's kind of apples and oranges. Because you get like a debuff and stuff you didn't have there. And casters aren't as tanky as they were in the actual fight. So you'd be like, okay, that's harder. And on that stuff it is harder. But because you get the snake stuff is really impactful in the Vitch fight. Because like Ivan and Surtur change a lot. They are significantly harder from their story counterparts. So having the snake on your side, although it helps, it's still clearly harder than the original fight. Where Vitch is kind of like iffy. Yeah, I wish they'd just make the raids last like one day. Just have, you know, the raid of the day. That'd be great. Or hell, half a day, 12 hours. Work with me here. I want to try Burgess solo on Vitch. I want to see how that goes. The only issue I think she might have is not going fast enough. She might be too slow. The new 5-star is fine. He's nothing revolutionary, but he's a strong DPS, gets his MP really fast, and has some support on the side, kind of like Ozzy. So he's a good AoE rider. And he's certainly good for farming, just because he can get his MP so easily. And in his niche, he's very, very powerful. Whenever he's niche, this is a very long cutscene, by the way. Yeah, his niche is very powerful. He's a little boring, though, I'll say that. I don't find his gameplay super interesting. I like his character, but I'm kind of annoyed with how he's turned out gameplay-wise. His attack animations aren't that great. And then his gameplay is just kind of dull. It's not bad, it's just kind of dull. So it's a shame, because I do like his character and his voice actor. I mean, most of the servants that get a water side bonus are not even remotely applicable in the fight, and they would suck big time. I like the beginning of his NP, but the ending is pretty bad. You having a dragon fight with Finch or something? Honestly, he'd be good for Demeter, but probably, even with his niche, he's probably not as good as some of the straightforward single target people. Because he is AoE. But he'll do just fine there, regardless. I think one of the easiest ways to murder Demeter, where you can, like, you don't have to play well, you don't have to bring a good team, you can just, like, destroy everything, is Ozzy. Ozzy is just such an I win button in that fight. This is such a long cutscene. Yeah, blue cube. That'll get it too. Hey now, fun. Hope the holiday's going well. Alright. This is like a fake out. It's not actually like one of the big raid fights. It's just a lot of trash mobs and it's super annoying. Probably gonna cheese this one a little bit because I don't really want to spend the stream on trash mobs, although it is kind of cool that you're like Shadow Cerberus here, because you know we needed to fight Cerberus more times. I say this every stream, but it is such a glaring thing. I wish so much you could not summon a support. You just had the option to use your own units, because I hate the support list, because it's a bunch of stuff that's like super overpowered meta nonsense. You have all these meta supports with the event CE, or it's things that are completely unapplicable and useless, right? So it's either summon dog shit or summon something that's, you know, way stronger than you want to use, right? I would just like to be able to use my stuff. Thank you. And most games these days let you do that. Like Arc Knights lets you skip the support. Epic 7, for God's sakes, lets you skip the support. But FGO, nope. I don't even remember what the classes were here. I think there's an assassin, or was it a ruler? The one at the end. It might have been a ruler. And then obviously there's Cerberus, who's a berserker. I think it's like ruler, assassin, berserker are the last three. I think. Oh, you know what? We could go with Antonio. That's that'd be good, but it wouldn't be cheese. Darius would be fine too. Why is MASH slotted? That's not a good CE on 100 face, but too lazy to switch it out. Wait, have I not given Antonio health foes? Because I know he has very little health because of his stat spread, but still, that was mighty low there. Oh, I guess the CE doesn't give. Where on earth is he? There he is. Yep, he got 1,000 foes. It's just that low. Definitely not one of the best stat spreads out there. Uh, 104 Charlotte. She's good now, right? I don't know why I have that on Q and he doesn't even have a burn CE. Let me fix this. Well, because I gave Golden Sumo to somebody else or something. Good enough. I figure most people that wanted to test her out have tested her out, but I'll keep her up for a bit. Edmund would actually be amazing here. Okay, let's see. I don't remember what is at the beginning of this event, or the stage. I think there's a berserker, like a crocodile guy. I think there is a wolf gun dude. I think he might also be a berserker or something. That doesn't sound right though. Maybe he's just an archer, but I don't think I don't know. Okay, we'll just assume berserker, then whatever the fuck for the rest of it. Okay. Yep, Kuzban 15, I'm super happy about that. I hope they never add any more stuff. This account's coup, though, is only Bond 5, so that one's a little bit behind, but my other coup is Bond 15. See, there's an evasion gimmick here as well. I remember that. I think it's when one of them dies, the rest of them get 2-hit evade forever. Something like that. I was like not gonna go budget, but I still kind of want to go a little budget. Is habit. I really wish they would not question mark the enemies though. It's like, it's such an important thing to know what classes you're fighting. It's such a huge part of how you're gonna build a team. The waste to AP. I think there's a rider here. I can't remember if Cerberus is a berserker or a rider here. I'll go with her because she's good value, even at neutral. Man, it is so frustrating when you want to do budget stuff and they don't let you use regular MASH because she's the only budget unit that is just universal, everybody lives longer button. Everything else is like too specific and you can't just slap them on the team and have survival. I mean, there's Super Scope Boudica, but, or you get her passive, which I'm sure this account doesn't have. David seems pretty good here. One of these days, I need to use my flat extra. Maybe we use him here. I don't think there's any archers of note, but he does have Piercing Vulnerability and he's cool, but I'm not sure he's that applicable in this fight. Pretty sure there is an assassin. Spartacus is fine here, that kind of thing. It's so awkward. I need to just start the stage and just see what the enemy classes are, because if I don't know, it's just, there's no way to make a team with budget stuff. Which makes me wonder why they ever do this, because it's just such a fucking waste of your time. Alright, we'll bring Vlad just because I wanna, and I remember there being invulnerability and evade and stuff. Pretty sure those class doesn't really do anything, and they're not evil because they're not named characters. I can't remember. I think there's a ruler, lizard, machine gun guy, and assassin machine gun guy. I think there's one of each. I think that's right. That'll be fun. All right. Don't remember if there's debuffs. I'll bring Atlas because it's a safe bet. I want more silver and bronze casters that are actually DPS. That'd be nice. Also, a budget quick support would be swell. I was making a team the other day, and my DPS was quick, and I was just like, I was keeping it budget, and I was like, I really would like a Mozart or a Chin Gong for quick for this team. But that doesn't exist. Oh, there is an archer. Oh, it's a tiger tank. I did not remember that at all. I remembered the wolf guy not being an archer, even though like that makes sense. But okay, so they give the evade right off the bat. Damn, you get debuffed right off the bat. Huh? I did not remember this. So we're skill sealed, but I can remove it. It only lasts one turn. Okay. Let's see, so we have a tack down. I think I'm okay with just the skill seal hanging out for now. Don't want to taunt. The only issue is the archer, or saber. I can heal a lot next turn though. Okay, David has sure hit. Vlad has pierce vulnerability, so we'll ping off the shield on the berserker, I think. Or do we? Let's get Hans in P. Thinking about putting in David's cards, but this is alright. Really, they're incredibly inconsistent with rank ups. They used to do them on anniversary, and then I think it was like in October or something. There was like a month they pretty much always did it. But they don't do that anymore, so there's really no telling when they're going to do that stuff. Oh, Hans didn't really go anywhere. I think I can still wait though. There's the good music. Guys, this is a snow stage, right? When everyone almost has their NP, but no one has their NP. Of course, 2 out of 3 Hans cards were in the third hand. I have to use this. That's so annoying. He would have gotten his NP. Those were just in any other hand. But I've got to heal now because people are about to die. Just quick. Yeah, Tam was actually one of the original characters that allowed for NP refund looping. He did that long before Scatty or Castoria. A lot of people just don't realize it. You needed a more specific kind of setup than what you can do now, because Castoria can do it on like any team ever. But yeah, Tam's always been able to do that. And Tam's still really good because while looping, you're going to do insane damage because she's got the big art up and the big NP up. And then you also get the cooldown reduction and all that. And people really undervalue the cooldown reduction. That's unbelievably good. Team-wide cooldown reduction. Like, that's busted. Okay, the... God, fucking Vlad doesn't have his NP, because I could just NP this guy and kill him so he doesn't NP us. This is going so bad because I don't even know why. It just took forever for anyone to get their NP. Did not help that Hans just had all of those art cards at the end, and we still can't get Vlad's NP. Might need to bring someone with more direct battery. That's really frustrating though. I focused a lot on NP gain and it just, I could not fucking get any. David's about to kill it on his own though. You bastard. Running over Hans. That sound effect though. Oh wow, it's already Cerberus. And he quick charged everyone, and Vlad still doesn't have his NP for some fucking reason. So, Cerberus is gonna kill everyone if I don't do anything. If I save anyone, I think I save David. Man, Vlad was useless here. I'm just gonna restart. Like, Vlad didn't do anything. That was kind of not his fault though. Like, that was, that's crazy he didn't have his NP yet. But the archer is not a big deal here. It's really frustrating though. It's like, turn 6, Vlad still doesn't have his NP, and he didn't get any cards for a long time, but then he gets a Brave Chain, but he's just gonna overcharge then. Okay, how to make this better? Honestly, I didn't really like anything on the team there. Okay, that's way better. Regular coup is actually much better because of the sure hit and extra survivability and whatnot, but we'll go with that instead. I kind of want to do Asclepius. I mean, Han should be fine. That was just really slow. Yeah, let's just try Proto Coup. Yeah, Vitch and Tam do not have anything in common. Like, not at all. They're so different in how you want to use them. Which I would imagine is intentional due to the lore. Okay, I tell you, Hans just cannot get NP gain with the way our decks keep shuffling, so I'm just gonna do that, not deal with it. I could do anti-beast here, but that would make... Man, well, I guess what you could do is have someone ready to one-shot Cerberus in the front row, and then you just kill one of them. Cerberus shows up, charges everyone's battery, then you just kill Cerberus. It's not a bad idea. Protoku might be able to do that, even though he's not a assassin. He's got his anti-beast. I might try that. So I need Protoku's NP then if I want to do that. Wait one turn to do Hans's NP. Which one do I want to kill to make Cerberus show up? Berserker's the easiest one to kill. Actually, I probably should have put David's in third. MP charge is not a buff. Okay, so we want to kill one of them here. Let's see, so David's evade doesn't actually evade, it's only a heal. So I should have already cast it, actually. I'd like to kill the archer, but I'd have to use Protoku's NP, I think. I could do his anti-beast stuff now. He might be able to kill it with crits if I get really lucky. Let me see what he gets, because this lasts 3 turns. If it worked, it'd be great. Like, if I killed it right here, that'd be great. But if I didn't, it would be really bad. We'll take a gamble. Wait, how many hits on evade does it still have, though? Oh, it says 2. I'd only be able to hit it 1 time. Fuck it, we'll blast this guy, I think. It's unfortunate. Oh my god, he would have killed it. I knew Protoku would do about 100k, but yeah, no, he would have killed it. It was still a 80% chance though, so you could have like not crit. Damn, we could have killed the archer. That'd have been awesome. David doesn't have his NP. Fantastic. All right, Proto Coup doesn't have dude. Regular Coup is just so much better than Proto Coup. Like, sure hit comes up so much more than Armor Ignore. Like, sure, when Armor Ignore is good, it's great, but it's not that common. So I have to throw away these giant. Okay, thank God. I didn't even do that on purpose. That's just a coincidence. But thank God I've got the Pearson vulnerability, so at least that one doesn't go to waste. If this kills, I don't remember how much guts he comes back with. But if it kills, he might be able to get him with the, oh wow, okay. Yeah, that'll do. Oh, he didn't have guts. Huh. That must be later. That must be when like someone else shows up. They should have given him guts though on his own because Cerberus had that in the story, so that'd have been kind of cool. Yeah, it must be one of these guys that gives it. Yeah, there it is. And now they have Pearson vulnerability, because Sure Hit wasn't annoying enough. Okay. We still have anti-beast, but I don't think any of this stuff is a beast. Or David still doesn't have his NP. Yeah, now they have guts. That damage, though. Oh, those guys just shoot guns everywhere. I like how they're even shooting backwards, like not even in your direction. The big one, if he crits and stuff, he's AoE, and I think his normal attacks are AoE actually. Dude, Antonio is probably gonna die before doing his thing. We'll see. If he lives this turn, actually, he'll be alright. Do I David NP this just to take advantage of Sure Hit, or do I want to get an Art Chain? Probably an Art Chain. Boy, David ain't done anything, because the enemies haven't lined up for him, and they have Sure Hit, so his evade is useless, so David was pretty bad here. Yeah, he's AoE. Wow, David didn't do a damn thing. He did Charisma. That was it. We're probably going to lose, actually. As Antonio is just not that good. And he also has no cards. Are you kidding me? The deck shuffled and he has 0 fucking cards. Because I was gonna Star Bomb on Babbage. But, fuck this game, dude. Well, yeah, we're dead. Or it's not even close, honestly. These last couple guys are so gimmicky. Won't even hit the assassin. So 100 face we won't need if we're using Proto Kill to kill Cerberus. We probably want something with guts, because guts gets around Pearson vulnerability. That's it. That's it. Dude, do people believe me now when I say Antonio's not good? Like, that's it. That's a ruler, and that's it. Like, that's so pathetic. Thankfully, she heals before she removes the heal plus. Like, he is just so useless, like, and you don't need an AoE Avenger, like, ever, right? Unless you're, the only time you want an AoE Avenger is if their stats are really, really, really high. Because then you can, like, AoE any class ever. But if you're a budget unit, your stats aren't nearly high enough to do anything with that. Wow, this is just a catastrophe right now. Alright, we're gonna need a way better back row. Of course, that's what you do. Well, Atlas is definitely not a good pick here, because for the whole fight we never even used its abilities, except for the invulnerability. So that's not worth. We kill everything but the ruler, but we're not even close to killing the ruler. I'm very disappointed in Antonio there. That was just pathetic. It would have been better though if he had actually gotten cards, because you can do a lot of crit stuff. But he, you know, the deck shuffled and he got 0. But like Darius would have been better there for crying out loud. Okay, that is pretty far off from working. So David needs to be replaced. Antonio needs to be replaced. Dude, I just cannot stand the support system. I don't want to summon anything, right? Because everything I could summon is either going to make it like way too easy or just be a complete joke character that won't help at all. And I don't want to have to switch to my main account every time I want to do a stage to slot something in the Goldilocks zone. It's just, it would be no problem if I could just use my own units, for God's sakes. Yeah, Sporticus would be fine here. You know, maybe we'll summon that if Zaw has it up, just so I don't have to reset a million times. Nope. Vitch did not make these things. He just copied them from the other Lost Belts. Like, believe it or not, Cerberus is not a creation of Vitch. That is actually from Greek mythology. And that version of Cerberus is actually a mass-produced version of Cerberus from Lost Belt 5. It's not even the real one. I don't think she makes those either. I think they're more like just an after thought due to the situation with the meteor and all that. And they're also not very creative. They're literally a bunch of guns slapped together. There we go. God, that took forever. Okay, let's see. So, Protoku's fine. David was bad. Hans was eh. What would you want instead of David? Definitely things that are tanky are good. But you can't be very tanky at the end because they have Pierce and Vulnerability. You know what I might do? I might actually just summon regular mash. Regular mash is so good here because armor up and damage cut don't care about the Pierce and Vulnerability, but there's just no way to get defense up that's like nearly that good with budget units. The closest you have is like Chen Gong, which is okay, but it's no mash. And there's Boudica, but this account, Boudica sucks, and you kind of need K-Scope for Boudica. American Dream. It could be okay. Maybe with Spartacus, actually, that might work. But I don't like that at the start. I'm okay with Hans at the start, I think. Okay. I'd like to be able to kill Cerberus and then kill a different one on the same turn. And that one would most likely be the Saber. So maybe Billy, actually. The only reason David I might keep would be because of the charisma to just make sure Protoku cleans house. Billy, though, doesn't need any babysitting for being able to blast the one guy. And he does have sure hit as well. I feel like more times than not, though, David should have his NP on that turn. The main issue is Protoku not having sure hit. Because I'm gonna have to waste my attacks. Yeah, that is definitely the problem. That's why I wouldn't be able to kill the Saber. Is there anything I can do about that? I'd have to be able to give Protoku sure hit or Pierce and Vulnerability, which I don't think there's any ways to do that with budget. Calamity Jane, that's a thing. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be able to... Well, I could kill... No, I don't want to do that. I was gonna say I could kill the Saber and the Berserker on the same turn, but then two of them show up. I don't want to do that. I guess I just have to deal with it then. Okay, then what if not David? They happen to be alive at the end. I'd want someone that can do damage. So they don't get the Pierce invulnerability, I think, until after Cerberus dies, or until another one dies, I'm pretty sure. But they do have sure hit, so if I was going to phase tank, it'd have to be through defense up or invulnerability. I wonder if I could get a VC Brawn to die at a good time. Let me think about that. So what's going to be alive after... Probably be the Tiger Tank, which is not AoE. Excuse me. It's hard to get invulnerability for low stars. Again, unless you have like regular match or something. I could put in Babbage early, but I think the Ruler came in before the Assassin, I think. I don't know what to put here, because like David just doesn't do a lot. But I feel like a lot of low stars don't do a lot, because low stars are just so evade heavy. Like there's just so many low stars with evade for surviving, and then if they have sure hit forever, it's not so great. There's Columbus. Doesn't counter anything, but there is some damage. And he makes stars for Protoku potentially. He has guts, but he's not that good. Actually, Blackbeard would be kind of okay here, but we don't have him. Could do another support like Asclepius. Don't see that doing a lot. It's Ushi. She gets wrecked by the Assassin, but she'll probably be dead before that. She gives us attack up, MP gain up. She gets a Star Bomb. That's not so bad. But she's also evade. I feel like David is still slightly better than her, just because of his deck helping Protoku out get his NP. I don't know, we might stick with David, even though I really don't think he's that great here. I just can't think of much else to put there that's going to be even remotely applicable. I could just give him higher starting NP, so he can maybe at least get an NP off before dying. Or I could give him something on death, let me think. There's a good chance he would die when everyone else dies at the same time. Like battery on death is not good. Depends on who shows up though. I mean, at most it would hit Spartacus, but Spartacus can NP on his own, especially with Chen Gong there and his passive. So that wouldn't matter. Guess I give Chen Gong a gut CE to just hopefully make sure he lasts to be able to buff Spartacus. Do I have Chaldi a lifesaver? Yeah, because that gives health. That's better. The most likely to die first is actually either Hans or David. We're not going to need an assassin. Maybe Babbage next. That's kind of weird, but if before dying he can beat up the assassin, I'm okay with that. I don't want to give him more starting NP. Okay, I don't mind this. David is the only thing on this team I'm like, ugh, on. Oh yeah, there's George with his Bond CE. That's another way for budget to get invulnerability. I don't think that's too applicable here, though. Might do that, just so I can overcharge Hans or something. Alright, and I think we do default. The only reason I would bring Atlas is to invulnerability the sure hit at the beginning, but overall I think more damage and more healing is probably the way to go. Okay. I think you gotta go fast. like speed. It's just hard to go fast with pure budget. The hell is chat talking about right now? I saw something about Pretender, so that's always a thing. Okay. My god, the gimmicks in this stage are annoying. No NP gain for well, not an art card for Proto Coup, but do I art chain anyway? No, I don't think so. Okay, go ahead and get rid of the evade. So, Proto Coup wants to use his evade just for a defense up. That's all that he needs out of it. But probably not yet because he's got full health and Hans is gonna have heal up, so there's no reason to use it yet, I feel. Probably don't use David's heal either then. Okay, I can art chain. Okay, David can NP whenever. I'm okay if they add new classes as long as they're classes that are already canonical. Right? I don't want them making up any new ones. You know, if they add Gatekeeper or Watcher or Saver, you know, those have been things forever, that's fine. But I'm tired of them just ass-pulling stupid crap and then acting like it's always been a thing. I don't know why I didn't use Hans's third skill, although I guess actually getting the stars now is better than getting it earlier. So Proto Coup is basically at 92%, but it's not enough. Because I can kill one of them, but I won't have Proto Coup's NP yet, so I need to wait. I might cast Hans's first skill just in case he dies. He shouldn't die though, because he's got defense up and heal. Not that likely. You know, I think I NP this just to get it low. Makes my life easier. I don't want to kill it though. Killing it is bad. I mean, DW's not getting pushed out, they got bought out. Not exactly the same thing. Now, you know, the motivation for doing, you know, that might be the same sometimes, but, okay, now we want the defense up. I could kill that Saber, or Archer, if I don't want it to NP. That keeps the Berserker out, which I don't like. But I guess we'll do that. Bad news, though, if the 80% doesn't crit. Proto Coup, please. Whew. Okay, time to murder Cerberus. Thankfully, his NP charge is fairly minimal here because one of them already had his NP. Okay, anti-beast damage. So what do I have? I have attack up, anti-beast damage, and that's it. I don't think I need the attack up here though. I'd like to save that for Spartacus. We're definitely okay if we crit, which we did not. That was close. Don't do that, you bastard. Couldn't have hit. Okay, there's the Hans. I wanted to get a little bit more out of Protocoup before dying, but that might be it for him. We'll see. So Protocoup is anti-beast damage, so he can murder that one super fast. Babbage could do a lot here too, though. Let's see. Babbage only has the one card, though. I think we have to wait on Babbage and just hope he doesn't die. It's kind of an issue, though, because the assassin is pretty scary. Should have probably done David's card there. Wait. Babbage, please! Oh, I should have done Babbage's attack up. Oh, that was sad. Okay, we just need Babbage to get stuff done before dying. This guy, though, I probably should have put more effort into getting rid of that. Uh-oh. If only that evade wasn't there. Man, I might give Babbage a CE for like Pierce of Vulnerability or Sure Hit or something, or give him command codes, like Sure Hit command codes. Because if I could just crit here, I could take that guy out. I can hit him one time if I want to, but I think I'm gonna have to wait a turn and just hope the next hand. I'll hope someone dies, just not Babbage. Please don't kill Babbage. Okay, that lasts 3 turns, so I might as well use it now. No hit Steam Man. The problem is the ruler's AoE, so... Oh my god, I'm giving him defense downs. When you attack them, you get defense downs. Why did you crit Babbage? And they didn't kill anybody, so the deck did shuffle. Fuck this game! So Babbage has one other card, but it's in the third hand, and Babbage is the only one that took damage there. That's fucked up, man. Do I Babbage in P? I'm gonna have to wait another turn, I think. I have to at least crit with something. Son of a gun, man. Alright, just kill somebody and make that someone not Babbage. That's all I ask. Oh no. Don't do it, you piece of shit wolf! That was... How come David is still alive? God, we got nothing out of Babbage there. That was so unlucky though, like, we got all of Babbage's cards on the turn that it had evade, and the one card that was left was in the hand we never got to. It's like, really, game? Well, it's all up to Spartacus now. I was really hoping that assassin would be Fubar, so I could just put everything into the ruler. Oh boy, let's see. I guess we taunt David, because David ain't gonna do shit here. James David doesn't have charisma though, it's only 1 turn off, and that'd be nice. If this was rank 10, he'd actually have his charisma right now. This is not gonna be enough, I have a feeling. Well, the assassin got fucked up. Not enough to proc guts, though. Close. Well, honestly, if David had his charisma there, that really would have been good. We would have gotten a lot done there. Okay. Oh, that ruler is gonna... Okay, I can really fuck up the ruler, though. This is gonna be close. I can probably proc its guts. Man, I wish we had just killed the assassin then, because we'd have so little left to do. I think we'd be alright. I think we're gonna be like 1 turn off of winning here. Oh my god, this is so frustrating, dude. That guy needed to die. Yeah, SGG. Also, I like how they never attacked Shingong. I very much blame Babbage for this. I mean, Babbage did absolutely nothing the entire time. And he died on the turn that he finally got to do something. We are so close, but yeah, no good. Yeah, if we had just gotten a tiny bit more done with the team before, that would have worked. Just even if he triple buffed, actually we'd still lose because we never popped his guts. Got very close to doing it. They just spawn a Lubu in there, you know? Okay, let's see. I'm gonna give Babbage some command codes. It's not always gonna matter, but a little bit, just a tiny bit of extra value would have made the difference there. Now that may not be true for the next run, but might as well give yourself the advantages you can. Now, Protoku has Pierce Vulnerability right now, which that's alright. Wait, does this account not have the sure hit command code? Oh, no, there it is. Can you buy this with mana prisms now? Let me look. I think you can. Although, maybe I didn't have it before and I only have the one. But I'm pretty sure my main... No, there it is. Yeah, because I thought my main had 2 of it. That is totally worth 300 mana prisms. Because there's plenty of fights where having sure hit can be handy. Yeah, blue cubes just hanging out there. I ain't buying those. Some of them only cost 1 mana prism, but I mean, I'm never gonna use them, so I'll save the mana prism, thanks. Way down. Okay, that really helps. We actually would have won, I think, if we had had these command codes on last time. Now, we may not enter in the same situation, so it may not be applicable, but do NP gain or spam like debuff removals to get rid of those defense downs if it's ever important? It could be. Oh my god, it took it off one card and put it on the other because there's no way to tell which one's which. I think that's the right one now. Dude, if I had just switched back, I'd have lost it. Alright, let's see here. This one's not gonna matter too much. Don't care about his quick card too much. Well, I could give it like crit damage up in case I have to rely on his quick card. That way it's got the damage of an art card, essentially. Still not digging David here, though. I can't think of much to replace him with. I could also level David's... Actually, I have no idea if this account has what it needs for David's skill, and also I don't want to go through 30 menus to try to upgrade his skill. Alright, let's see how we do. This is really weird with the budget options this account has. I really need to stop doing budget stuff on this account because it just doesn't have the options like my main account does, and it just gets annoying. But a lot of times the game gets really boring when I use all the gold stuff. Like, oh man, Waver. I wonder if that's good here. Do I just defense up on Protoku now? I guess. Alright, let's ping some shields off. I'm getting way too much. I need to take that NP gain command code off of David because his NP's not important here. I should give it to Protoku or Babbage. Probably Protoku. Wow, that did a lot of damage. Here will make. Do I cast this to get Protoku going? Yeah. Yeah, I need to give that to Protoku. He'd have his NP right now if I did that, and then I'm free to use David's NP to hit anybody to bring in the Cerberus. I would say on average, because Hans has 3 art cards and an art NP, and David has 3 art cards, I think on average, whenever you got Protoku's art card, it would result in you getting Protoku's NP. Which, that's a pretty big improvement. Yeah, I'm gonna change that now. That's you don't want to just be waiting around like this. Waver actually got an animation update. You should see his original stuff. It's kind of a nightmare. He'll probably get another one though. Hell, they're probably gonna buff him at some point. I think overall AoE setups are probably better here, but this account really doesn't support AoE very well, at least not for budget. You know, we could do double Chin Gong. Like if you summoned a Chin Gong, use your own Chin Gong. That could be pretty good. There's some units that would work well on. Let's show my main account, because my main account has Darius, so you could do Darius, double Chin Gong. Yeah, Anastasia needs to be buffed, for sure. His Waver is fine. I think they're just gonna buff him because, you know, the community's like, oh my god, he's not as good as Castor Artoria. But, yeah, he's really good. Actually, wish I'd gotten those cards later. Because we really just need our NP. Okay, things didn't go as well for Hans there. Now, I'm pretty sure we're gonna get Protoku. So Protoku gets 30 NP from the. Actually, okay, yeah, no. Protoku gets his NP no matter what because he's got Hans's 3rd skill. He's got the art chain, and he's got the command code. So yeah, he's completely set. So if I kill the Berserker right now, it's fine. I think I do that. So, Hans, what I'm getting at here is land the attack buff. Because we're going to want that for Cerberus coming up. Honestly though, for normal players that aren't, you know, doing crazy, you know, every meta unit ever setups, Waver is still really great. And first off, he's really great even on meta setups because he's just another 50% battery, and the meta is 1 DPS, and then just rotate it every 50% battery thing ever, and there you go. But it's because Waver's 2nd skill, like that, it's like another Mash 1st skill. It's just everybody tanky now for a long time. And that can buy you time to get like Mash's NP, and then Mash's 1st skill, and like just it kind of can keep going, right? So Waver to this day is just a really safe unit to help you out. Okay. We're kind of at the mercy of low high roll. Did we get... Okay, I think we got Hans's attack up. So I think Protoku will do 219. So I just need to ping off the shield. I was thinking about doing David's NP. Maybe I do David's NP anyway, because David just might die. It's kind of like, why not? This isn't going super well though, because they've gotten a lot less done on the other mobs. And we're kind of already escalating to the harder part. Maybe we went too fast. Yeah, it'd be fine if we pinged off those shields, but we haven't pinged off those shields. Now, let's see. I guess I could have not used David's NP and just hoped Protoku killed on his own. And then if David happened to live this turn, then you use David's NP next turn. That might have been the way to go. Because with Hans's attack up, I think he would have done enough. Nope. No, he didn't. Actually, that's the least he's done this entire time. Okay, we made the right decision then. They don't like David at all. What was that? They just double NP David and then crit David. They could that was the most damage they could possibly do. Right there, because the one action that they had that wasn't an NP was an attack, and it was a crit. So that they min-maxed the hell out of that. And we can fuck this guy up at least. And hell, we might actually proc his guts to get lucky here. Yep, wow, 170. Stop critting, you giant-ass tiger tank thing. Okay. Do I want Babbage to go Burr here? He's got one sure hit. That's all he'd have. Just the sooner the better is the thing. Fuck it, I'm doing it. I don't want Babbage to randomly die and I miss out. So I could Hans, ping off a shield, and then Buster with sure hit, which will do damage, then ping off a shield, and then do art last. That's probably the way to go. I should have healed Babbage because I want him to live to do his NP next turn, and that I'm not going to need to heal any other time, I don't think. But maximizing his odds of living here would have been good. Because, you know, that Tiger Tank really likes to crit. To be fair, he does have crit up, but still. Okay. I would like to ping off this shield first. So Babbage does something. I think it has 2 hits. Yeah, wow, we didn't do shit to those guys. Okay, so definitely that. And then I guess this for just for stars. We'll kill the archer, and it'll fuck up the assassin, but it's probably not gonna kill him. He got yeeted. He did indeed. These are the last 3 enemies. I actually did not want... I would prefer 2 people die at the same time. I really don't like Spartacus being here. That is not good. I don't care for that at all. Okay, I think the best thing I can do is... Oh, this is bad. If only Spartacus didn't show up there, or Qin Gong also showed up there. So I don't want to do Protoku's defense up, because I want Protoku to die. Do I start working on the ruler, or do I try to get rid of the guts on one of the other 2? I think I try to get rid of guts on one of the other 2. What is the play here? Let's see, he still has his 40% attack up, I think. So I think we just do the one Spartacus card and two. Even though it's 90 and 100, I think Babbage is the better choice here. And he's got the 30% crit, so... You know, or we could crit with the 10%, you know, that, just don't hit, Spartacus. Okay. I think Spartacus lives here no matter what, so I still really don't want Guts to go off. Oof. Oh man, okay, so... Fuck, this guy still has evade, I didn't even think about that. Crap. Crap. Okay, I can taunt... Babbage. I just need the ruler to not attack an AoE and hit Spartacus. I guess I just do the... Wait a minute. If I do the defense up, Babbage might live, which I do not want. I think I hold it. This is rough, man. Kill. You didn't kill! Fuck! I think we're dead because of that. We needed the extra turn there. Like, because there's just so much still to do. Babbage was like the worst choice there because it was Assassin versus that. So this guy needed to be dead. Although the ruler probably would have gone then. So that was just kind of rep. Because the fucking Saber won't even die here. Just not enough. Like, we'll pop Guts and on the Saber and we'll kill the Assassin, but like that's still a lot of turns to go. You have to dedicate a turn to the Saber, and then you have to still get the Guts on the ruler, then one more turn at least. Oh shit though, Spartacus, no. If he had actually procced the Guts there, not a one. Of course, that's what you do. Yeah, it's over. We need somebody else that's AoE at the end to just do something. Like, or David be AoE, but I just can't think of anything that David could be that'd be even remotely applicable here. Because David's not even that applicable here, it's just, he at least does something. We just need more damage. Don't like giving Babbage a different CE, because he's not necessarily going to get his NP off in time, but we gotta do more damage. Sucks, most of the Mystic codes are not very good here. I could do Anniversary Blonde. Because that actually makes Spartacus's NP do more. This account doesn't have Darius. Which I think I've said like every fucking stream. VC Braun though doesn't do enough damage, and at that point they have Pierce and Vulnerability, so the third skill doesn't do anything. Kind of leaning towards this because at least the Guts can do something. Yeah, I think this is the way to go. Like, missing the heal can be bad, but it's because sometimes the heal keeps like someone in it long enough that we need. But like that last time, the heal didn't do anything. We overkilled by so much it doesn't matter. So this Mystic Code is definitely better. It's potentially one more turn. It won't always be, but sometimes it's one more turn, and it's a little bit more damage. Revving his engine. That guy was pretty annoying. Do I Art Chain or Brave Chain? If I don't Art Chain, we're not guaranteed to get our NP in. But I think we'll do it this way. I think we want to get rid of those evades. They ended up being pretty annoying. I'll just take an extra second here. Can you not do that? I love when Berserkers crit and they don't have a crit up because they have the lowest crit chance in the game. Very unlucky that. How much do I want David's NP? I mean, it's nice. Didn't crit. Fawn's being somewhat generous there. Oh, I should have done Protoku's. Oh god, now we're gonna take too long. I think I should have done the art chain, because now we're gonna be waiting a really long time. Yeah, I think you kind of have to... It just sucks to get all Protoku's cards with his art cards in, but I think you kind of have to do that. Because now someone could die. I guess I have to go ahead and do Charisma. Can I kill the archer? Potentially. Just crit forehead. I like how we crit with the lower crit chance. I like how also we went from not having our NPs into 155. Yeah, it didn't work out so good. Oh, this is bad. We don't have as many buffs on Protoku, and he didn't get his Piercing Vulnerability one. I don't think we can kill it. I think we're screwed. We need either the other attack up, or we need to get Protoku's Piercing Vulnerability, or David needs to have his NP. And somehow we don't have any of those things. High roll? I don't think you could even do it with a high roll. And David's at 98%. That's kind of sad. So I think that was bad luck, but I could. Wow, somehow he almost did it. But you have to actually kill him because now they're all gonna NP and we're. No, let's try extra attack. Never mind, we're good. Protoku with the Brave Chain. If you didn't have the Brave Chain, that would not have worked. But even though it was like really bad luck that led to that, I could have prevented that if I had just done the Art Chain on turn 1. I'm pretty sure. Do I crit now? I think yes. You gotta go fast. Wow, Protoku's doing pretty legit damage right there. My god. That's a little too soon for Spartacus. Everyone died a bit too fast there. I don't know what to do about that. I should have done Babbage's art card. We didn't need the Buster Chain. Oh god, 98%. Hit Babbage. Thank you. If y'all could kill Protoku, that would be swell. I'm gonna try to kill with the NP so the extra attack kills the crocodile. 27k, Babbage. 27k. Oh, they got it. My brain was thinking because of the defense up he wasn't dead, but it does that because of the guts. Alright, if they don't proc, if they need to kill someone without proccing the guts on Spartacus, and then I think we will win. Which, theoretically, Protoku is the most likely to die, but the AoE attack might run everything. Do I go ahead and proc the guts on the Saber, or do I think I gotta whittle down the Berserker, or Ruler, because he is a shit. Give me the Buster up. It's not the Quick Up mainly, though. Of course, we got the Quick Up. Oh god. Don't do it, game. Don't do it. Yes! Although that'll still happen, but that's... Oh god, this is gonna be close. Spartacus did not get a Buster Chain. Thank you, Gong. I think I have to do it right now anyway, though. Oh, this sucks. That could have gone so much better. I don't know if there's any point in doing the stars here. I think we still lose. If Guts had not gone off there, I think we would have won, but I think because Guts went off there, I think we still lose. Like, we just can't get through all these Guts. And, like, I think we could win if we had gotten a better hand for Spartacus, but this was pretty much the worst hand other than the Buster card being a quick. Because we didn't get the NP up one, we can't Buster Chain. I'm not sure there's any point in making the stars right now. This really sucks. And this guy being AoE is just such a problem. I think I might actually have to taunt Spartacus, because if the turn order goes the way... No, this guy goes twice, so he'd be able to attack, prop Guts, and then attack again. If he casts a skill, taunting Spartacus would work. Oh, this is so lame. Well, I might as well try. There's a chance he won't kill Spartacus this turn because of that. I could Buster up for a Buster card first and hope I get a Buster up. Because we're in such a bad shape, I think I have to do that. Oh, this sucks. We're probably not gonna get anything out of that Guts. Hey, we got the Buster up though. That's not even close to enough. Honestly, I think I should have attacked the Saber. Wait, what happened to my taunt? Did they have buff removal or something when you attack them? What? Why did my... I'm so confused. Do they have some kind of buff removal when you attack them? That's the only thing I can think of. I knew they did the defense down. That's super obnoxious. So there's no way to have taunt there then, because you'll lose it every time. I almost want to put Gong before Spartacus. And it's just so annoying that they appear some vulnerability, because normally I would do that and I would give him Caneth. But that won't work here. Well, Gong's still better because he can taunt somebody. Yeah, that's still better. I might have to summon my main account's Darius. I just don't think Spartacus is enough. There's just not enough oomph. It's cool to use Spartacus, but, well, he's got the armor ignore, though. I'm sure this setup can work, you just have to get lucky, but putting Gong in the front there is a little bit better. The issue is the ruler being AoE. That makes the Guts just not really work. I'm gonna have to wrap up kind of soon though because I got real life stuff to do, but I want to at least get past this boss. I wanted to do Vitch today. I want to do a Burgist setup or solo, but I might have to do that tomorrow. We'll see. I think I can wait on Hans's MP. At least we're getting rid of some of their evades. Don't hit Hans. But later, by all means. Probably have David kill his saber when we want to activate stuff. It'll work. Get the archer down, I think. Hotoku's art card was in the third hand. That's a little rough. Yeah, I want to see how Burgess does there. Because it's a long fight and she's normally good in those. It really just comes down to how much damage Vitch's MP does. If it does too much, it'll be a problem. Okay. I don't particularly like that I'm getting NP'd right now, but... If I do Buster, there's a chance that we kill two of them, which is not good. I mean, it's not that bad, it's just you're giving the battery to the assassin. Unless it does the battery before they all show up. I doubt it works that way, so he probably does give the battery to the assassin. Fuck it, doing it anyway. This is good for like the gas department, but there is potential for this to go very, very wrong. That guy's totally Goliath, right? 184k. Oh yeah, the assassin's getting the battery. I don't know if that was a good idea. Oh my god, that one gives guts. I thought it was the other one for some reason. Well, that's GG. Okay, don't kill two on that turn. Don't do that. X-nay on the double kill, eh? Oh, did you solo that with her, Beastly? Yeah, it's a pretty soloable stage because of the healing and the boss getting stunned and all that. And you get that attack up, ramp up thing. Also, she's like one of the best solo units out there, so yeah, that helps. Yeah, if you didn't have the help, that fight would be really hard. Yeah, the help in the other two fights is like balanced out and it's fine, and it's just part of the fight, but it didn't really feel balanced in that fight. It felt like that made the fight easier compared to the story version. Not doing so hot on NP gain here, because fucking art card in the third hand again. Trying to figure out what's better, killing the Saber or the Berserker. It's kind of a tough call. The Berserker hurts everybody, like even Babbage, so maybe we get rid of the Berserker then. Got an art chain here. It's okay if I kill the Berserker actually, right now. The only bad thing is we're gonna make fuck all stars this turn, but it is what it is. 90% chance to crit. Oh boy. I'm not sure it'll kill if we don't crit. It'll definitely kill if we do crit though. It'll probably kill like 3 times over because they have double crit buff and anti-beast damage. Got the attack up, that's good. Okay. Yeah, I don't think that would have killed if we didn't crit. It would have been close, but I don't think it would have done it. Alright, time to yeet Cerberus. Man, if Protoku just had sure hit, this would be so good. But there's just no way to get like David value here, because he doesn't. I can save David's NP though, because we do have the Pearson vulnerability one. I feel like we'll kill even without David's damage. And if David happens to live, miraculously. Yeah, even if we didn't kill, I think we would kill with the extra attack. If the NP didn't kill, so I think we're alright. I hope this is not a mistake. Oh jeez, that did 65k, we're good. We could low roll and be totally fine. And then we do 243, which is one of the highest we've ever seen when we've NP'd Cerberus. We ping off one of the evades there. Since David might die, so we won't sure hit. Speaking of David dying, that's a good start for that. Oh, there goes Hans. Okay, do we have David NP the Saber, or do we want to? It kind of depends on Babbage here. Babbage has 2 cards. Oh, this is tricky. One of them has sure hit. I think we hit the Assassin. The Assassin really is a shit. I really wish Babbage could get like a Brave Chain when he would come in. That would be really awesome. But no such luck. Okay, bop, bop, bop. The OG Coup would be really good for everything but Cerberus, just because he doesn't have the anti-beast thing. I can still hit it hard because of his big attack up and all that, but I'm not sure it'd be better total. He does have Guts though, and Guts is good here. Not maybe with this setup though, because you're not wanting some of these units to live. Because you, eventually you gotta get your back row in. Okay, what is the play here? David can do a Brave Chain and Foobar the Saber, or we can actually proc the Guts on the Assassin. Also, we still haven't done anything about the Archer. This is getting kind of complicated. Okay, I think we do this. I want to make sure Babbage gets his NP before dying. I'd like them to hit Protoku because I don't want Protoku to live forever and he has full health. There we go. Okay, I wonder, I see, I could do Buster Art, probably do 22k, then NP, then extra attack the Saber. I think that's, if I, otherwise I NP, proc his Guts, hit him once, and then I could have David do his Art card on the Saber. That might be better. I'm a little worried about the archer, though. We don't normally have him this high. I think that's a problem. He's about to NP too. Come on, David. Damn it, David! Oh, God, if he could have just taken out that gut. One less thing to worry about later. Because although I could take it out now, I really want to get that archer down. Okay, somebody gonna fucking die. Protoku could murder this thing real fast. Okay, at least we got rid of its guts. God, if we had just done the 1000 to that saber, all I'd have to worry about is the ruler. Because the AoE from Spartacus would obviously take out the other one. But now the saber's gonna still be around after an AoE. Okay, we can taunt. He's gonna AoE though still. Because I think the ruler goes first now, because he showed up there. Yeah, boy, you want the ruler to show up there. That's the dream. Okay, so we go ahead and guts. Definitely taunt. I think we do the defense thing though, just to try to keep Spartacus' guts from going off. So Chin Gong is the best one to attack with. So if it removes buffs in but most recent, it will remove. It's okay for Protoku to attack too. The only problem is I'd really like to get rid of the evade on this guy. I just hate that this guy's gonna be hanging out, but I don't think I can afford. Yeah, I think I gotta do this just to get rid of the evade. This music is great, by the way. Oh, why can't we never get a good fucking hand for Spartacus, dude? Okay, if I'm gonna assume it removes buffs. I don't really get how this works though with your buffs getting removed. Is it only the ruler? If it's only the ruler, I should hit this guy. But I need to do as much damage to this guy as possible, and he's super tanking. Well, if it removes him in order, I should do the heal last, because that's the least important. I just wish Spartacus could get fucking cards on this turn. The NP up from our first attack is probably the best. I wish I could read their gimmicks. I'm trying to figure out how we lost taunt last time, and if like it removes all buffs or one buff or what. I'm really confused by that. Because none of their icons look like anything that removes your buffs. Well, I think I'm gonna hit it with the Buster card anyway. God, I just wish Spartacus would have gotten better cards than this, because like, there's... The more cards he has, the better Star Bomb's gonna be, because of the way Berserker Star Absorb is, and then I want to at least get a Buster Chain. But it never happens. I think we do the stars anyway, just because while we've got all these buffs, that's our best bet. That didn't remove any buffs. I wonder if it removes buffs when you NP him. Yeah, I think that's what it is. I think it removes buffs when you NP him because our heal and stuff is gone. Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. Oh my god, I'm so sick of the fucking AoE. It just completely runs guts. And we just cannot get Spartacus to do a fucking Buster Chain to save our lives. I actually think I need to get rid of the guts off of Chin. If Chin had died there, I actually think we would have been way better off. Actually, I think we would have won. Because if Chin had died there, I don't think they would have attacked again, and then we would have gotten a Buster Chain and I could cast Guts from the Mystic Code. The problem is, if I don't have Guts on Chin, sometimes Chin will die way too early. I mean, that's never happened. Like, not a single run has we needed Chin to have Guts. But you know the second I get rid of it, something will go wrong. I can do that. That'll help with the crit a little bit. Okay, that is better. At least I know how the boss works here. I think you lose buffs when you NP. That's so specific, though. Like, my god, that is specific. Because so far, we have never gotten any real value out of our Mystic Codes. And it's because Evade and Invulnerability are not good. And that's what most of your Mystic Codes do. Black Grill would probably not be very good here because he would never get his NP, I don't think. Because he starts with 20, gives himself battery to 50, Shingon takes him to 60. I mean, if it would work if you got like lucky and you had like the Spartacus with Merlin command code on art and you happened to get his art card really fast. But if that didn't happen, you wouldn't get your NP in time. It's not much NP gain, but I'll take it. We could try it, Zoff, if this one doesn't work. But, this setup's a little bit better. The 2030 is an improvement, and no Guts, I think, is an improvement. We'll see what happens. Is it okay? Now, I could kill this guy and get Protoku's NP, but I don't think I want to do that. I think we need to get rid of some of these shields. At least do this. This music, though. Oh, the sound effects. Okay, I want to kill one of them now. I don't want to kill the archer because fuck the archer. 60% chance to crit though, so I can probably kill the beast more reliably than I can kill the archer. But just get lucky, forehead. The crits were good, I think. Whew. Gotten that a little close. Big boy. Oh, if only David had his NP right now. I don't have. Oh, this is not good. I don't have my sure hit or Pierce Invulnerability CE. I can't Brave Chain, and I don't have David's NP. So we have to gamble on low high roll. Last time we did enough. Last time we did plenty, but we've had times where we don't. We've got both of the attack ups. Okay, whew. That actually did more than last time. Yeah, we've gone from like 189 to 253, but the 189 we didn't have Hans' attack up, I'm pretty sure. Okay, I think we NP the saber. And he'll come back with guts. I wanted to try to get that sure hit C on the assassin, but okay, I think we then try to kill with that and then have Protoku ping off one evade. Technically that is not elevator music, but it certainly sounds like it. David, you bastard! I could have done without David dying there. I wouldn't have minded waiting a turn. Oh, God. And then Babbage gets one card. Why does Babbage never have a good time when he shows up? Like, you know why I'm here? I kind of want to go ahead and ping off this one's evade. But this thing must die too. Oh, this is not great. Look at this music trying to be all peaceful and shit. It's brutal out here, man. We're fighting a gun that has guns on it. Okay. Guess we're gonna have to do the NP last. So Hans is gonna die, so I'm just gonna give this to Babbage to make stars. It's not gonna do anything other than that. Maybe that'll kill and the guts goes off. No. Good try though. These students is way worse than this for the most part. I'm just handicapping the shit out of myself. I really don't think people get it. It's like, not only do I handicap myself on this account, but this account sucks when it comes to doing budget stuff. It only has like half of the budget units leveled that would make sense to level. You know, when I'm actually doing stuff like for videos or things like that, you know, I normally have all of the budget stuff. And then like even the 1 to 3 star account, right, has more budget stuff leveled than this account. It's just the craft essence thing, obviously. Okay, so if Chen Gong dies, everything is screwed. The good news is this guy's in 3rd place, so that's a thing. Everyone's guts has procced except for Big Boy. So we might as well hit Big Boy, and then we taunt, I guess, Protoku because Babbage has the star thing. Although, actually, no, that's not good because he's gonna die anyway because of the dot, but fuck it, more cards for Spartacus. What's the most damage I can possibly do here? Probably this. Not that this is a lot of damage, but you take what you can get. This is the best we've ever been, and look at that. We have way more stars because we had 20, 30 in Hans's thing. So and now Spartacus has fucking cards. This is so much better than the previous attempts. Okay, turn order is important. The only bad thing is we don't have taunt. If I could like taunt Shin Gong, that would be better. I actually wish Spartacus had gotten one less card, like not the Art of the Quick, that way, or stars, you know, the way the, well, no, it's fine because Chen Gong has more star absorb. Okay, I could do the first Buster card and hope we get a Buster up, but I don't think I want to take that risk. Please don't fail the 90% crit. Just don't do that. So the dream is either Spartacus doesn't have his guts get procced here, or his guts gets procced, but then he doesn't die after it. I don't think he will. Oh my god, I could have killed him this turn. I could have killed him this turn because I could have done a Buster first. Oh my god, are we gonna lose? Oh thank god, no. So I could have already won. If I had done Buster, NP Buster, we would have won. Because we actually would have procced Guts, and then we would have killed him. Actually, what I should have done was Buster, NP. Because I only... that was a big mistake. I don't know why I didn't think of that. Because this guy only comes back with 10k health. Our extra attack would have done that. So we won, but I didn't have to risk that last turn if I had just big brained that. You know what's funny though? Because we didn't die there, now we super win. Because now we don't have to deal with the buff removal, and we don't have a teammate. So we get a whole other turn. So if we didn't kill here, he would pop Guts and I get another turn. So we got... That's so weird that we get like so much excess value here. But I will say, changing Chin Gong around really helped. Like those extra stars. That's where we got all that damage from. Jesus Christ though, that was a mess. I was supposed to tell my brother like roughly when my stream was going to be like done in like 30 minutes so he could start heading over here, and I forgot to do that. So I just now did that. But that Chad, that means we have 30 more minutes at least. So I guess it's time to fight Vitch. I am not seeding the app. Fuck that. So much fuck that. Alright, let's see how Burgess does. So what do we give her? We could do Anti-Divinity, that's good. You could do Heal Plus, that's also good. You could do Guts, that's also, those are all good. I already have Anti-Divinity on her, so I think we'll go with that, just so I don't have to mess with it. But I could see it being Guts or, oh yeah, Yang CE, obviously, but there's no invulnerability, so she doesn't need it, I don't think. I want to see if they use the same music from back in the day, so we'll turn on the in-game music. Oh right, she does have invulnerability turn 1. I'm used to like, you know, having a buff removal person, so you're correct about that. So actually, Yangtze might actually be the best. You know what? We'll do it. Well no, we'll try without first, right? Do the weaker option first and see what happens. I might need to log in though. Oh yeah, Zaw, you've got a bigger burger fest than I do. Yang CE is probably better anyway though, because it's leveled up where my Anti-Divinity one's not. Okay, you know what? If I'm already here, fuck it. Level 35 versus 100. Pretty big attack stat difference there. But now I have to change the command codes. That is not the right UI. I don't mind Burgess, but there's no world where I'm giving her the faux pause. That's not a thing. I still cannot decide if I want to give him to Billy or Mori. I'm like in deadlock there. So we need burn on something. Why not? Because she's not as cool as Billy or Mori. I'm trying to think, what is the pecking order? After Billy and Mori, it would be like maybe Mordred or VC Braun. There's Arthur too, he's up there. Like there's a lot of stuff that would be okay. Let me actually look real quick. What's the order? Okay, so obviously Ku's number 1, and he's already max faux pod, so he's done. So it would be Ku, then Billy or Mori. I don't Sanson, I don't know, man. I love Sanson to death, but he's so bad that I know I'd be throwing it in the toilet. So if Sanson was good, actually Sanson might be after Billy and Mori, like for real, but I don't know about that. So after Billy and Mori, it's like Tesla and Mordred. Yeah, it's like Tesla and Mordred. I'd say they would be next up. And then after that, then you're getting into like, you know, Arthur, what else would be after that? Arthur, probably, yeah, Arthur and maybe Canis. Yeah, Arthur and Canis are about the same after Tesla and Mordred, I would say. I might favor Canis just because she's better at soloing by a lot compared to Arthur. So she might be next. So Canis is a bit higher on the list there than I thought, but I mean, she is after quite a few other things, but still. To get to Burgess, you'd have to get through Darius, Beowulf, Percival, Enkidu, Siegfried even probably, definitely a VC Braun at that point. Yeah, it would take a pretty long time to get down to Burgess. She's, you know, not like super low on the list. There's definitely things that are way lower, but yeah, I don't think she's ever getting faux pas. I don't think they're ever gonna make faux pas plentiful enough for that to happen. Even though she's, you know, a decently cool character, then her gameplay is awesome, but yeah, that ain't happening. I'm trying to think how much we're gonna need this. Well, I think I need burn on a Buster if I like it or not. I could cut the heal. She's probably okay on the healing. I think the one burn card is enough. Burgess is not top 12. She's like top 30, maybe. Like, cause like, you know, her gameplay's great, but like, I like Robin Hood and Bedivere more than her, and all kinds of other characters. So I'm not even sure she's top 30, to be honest. I don't mean that as in she's not cool. I mean that as in there's just a lot of characters that I really like in FGO. So, you know, Protoku and Achilles. You know, I don't have those on the account because they're on my old account, but in terms of like just favorite characters, there's a lot above her. Also Hot Wheels. I like Hot Wheels more than Fergus. I just don't have him because fate is cruel. I threw plenty of SQ at him, but oh, did I not switch to CE? What? Thought I did. I did. The game is just a dick. Oh, Saber slot, right. I don't think I even saw my name pop up, but text isn't actually green, it's white because there's too many letters. I'm so sad about that. Look, Max gets to have teal, Ace gets to have blue, right? And I'm one letter too many to have green. I could cut one of the E's, but I don't know about that. Why am I not getting myself? I just relogged twice. Excuse you, Sanson doesn't stab, Sanson chops. There is a difference here. Yeah, I got an alt named that. Although I think I may change it to an A instead of an E just because I wanted to like make it a thing, like a name. I can't remember, I have to look. I don't even remember which account that is. Is that the Herc account? I think that might be the Herc account. Because I didn't actually name it the Herc account, we just call it that. Text, for some reason, your emotes show up as just the text, but when I mouse over them, I can see it. So I see what you did, but I don't know what the deal with that was. And it works on the stream preview. The stream preview where you see chat, and then the pictures show up. Greater dashboard is fucked up, apparently. Alright, will Burgess impress me? Well, we do not have a particularly good start here, but I think the boss is AoE, although doesn't she, I think she does her crit thing a lot on turn 1, so she'll single target. I might want to double taunt then. Yeah, I'm gonna double taunt. NA color name win. Yeah, that's right, NA can't do it for some reason, which is very bizarre because you'd have to have changed code in order for it to be that way. Yeah, I think its first action is always that right there, the double. Like a crit up and always crit, and which is single attack. I'm really glad I thought of that because it would have been bad otherwise. Okay, time to just click buttons, I think. Do I waste a turn of my healing? Because I have Atlas, I'm going to say yes. I don't normally do that, but Atlas is good. I could also bring a command code to get rid of the boss's crit up. That would not be bad. Okay, I need to do this first because I need to apply the burn. Yeah, I might need to change my... What the fuck is this damage? So I know you get a bonus for not being a human, but what? We haven't even ramped up yet. Oh god, I should have invulnerability there. I think I forgot that you quick charges when you break. Although I don't think anyone would have assumed that we were gonna break there, to be honest. Oh yeah, and we not only do you ramp up in this fight naturally, but Burgess ramps up because she does defense down. Also, she removes the boss's buffs on her own. I forgot about that because I haven't used Burgess in a really long time. This is disgusting. This is absolutely disgusting. Like, she is way better for this stage than I thought she was. Like, the buff removal is just so broken here. We don't even need the piercing vulnerability of the Yangtze even. Like, that's... yeah, it's still funny just because it's level 100 and it does a lot of damage, but, are you kidding me with this? Like, we're just plowing through the health bars here. When the boss healed me, boss also didn't get an action that turn, and then Ibuki healed me, because that's necessary. At some point we could do invulnerability, but we haven't really needed it. Boy, that means I don't need that one Star Bomb command code to remove an attack buff, because we're removing every buff ever anyway. What is going on? Did Vitch deserve this, guys? I don't know. I think she probably did, actually. I don't think I can defend Vitch much. So yeah, she deserves it. But between, you know, kicking foe and everything else, I think she deserves it. Oh my god. Is my second skill up? It is. I can remove her guts. I can remove her guts. This is so cruel. Oh my. She better quick charge into an NP or something. That's about her only chance here. And there goes. She's dead. She's dead. Okay, we're gonna Zeke the app because I might record that because that is funny. I'm not sure I've seen a bigger counter to that stage before. That is... I can't even believe how much Burgess counters that stage. Like, that is just such a fucking... Close. Yeah, very close. Real nail biter there. Jesus Christ. I think I have to record that. That's just too funny. Like, she counters every single gimmick there perfectly. That is so ridiculous. Okay, boys. I think I'm gonna wrap up there so I can get ready for some real life stuff. Thank you guys so much for hanging out, and I really hope you guys have a good holiday. You know, let's see. Tomorrow? What's tomorrow? Yeah, I can stream tomorrow. Okay, so yeah, I'll be streaming tomorrow like normal. We'll do some Dark Souls probably then too, because I don't have time for that today. But yeah, thank you everybody. Have a good holiday. I am fucking out of here.